such a nice day out there that I think Caldwell even got a tan. It's a little darker.
Lucky that it didn't get blown off me, though.
I know. It was breezy. But it was one of those days I was saying, like, in your car felt great, through a window felt great, and then you went outside and it wasn't quite the...
Agreed, sir.
I had to Google something that I should know the answer to as a scientist the other day, which is, can you get a burn or a tan through like a standard window?
I don't think so.
No, you usually can.
You can't?
You can get a little bit through one side of your driver's window sometimes if they look under with a certain microscope's not the word. What I'm looking for. They can see extra freckling. Yes,
device.
Thank you. Okay. They can see on the side that you rest, but generally no, you can't get a visible. Thank you, Rob, for saving me from that. We always assume somebody has the words when I can't find them. All right, let's just talk about how breezy it was today. They are starting to settle the winds, but at one point, Sanford was 52 miles an hour. So that's right on the line of actually causing a little trouble. It didn't, luckily, but it was notably breezy throughout the day. A couple of rain and snow showers, too. These were not well modeled, but they did kick up with a little bit of light snow briefly through Bangor and some rain showers and snow showers into down East Maine as well. I think the story over the next 24 hours or so is going to be that it's kind of chilly. Temperatures tonight drop down into the 20s in most spots, right around 20 flat into the mountains. Tomorrow's a bright day, but you talk about days that look nicer maybe than they really are. Temperatures only in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees at best. Mountains in the 20s as well. They'll take that. They'd probably like to blow some snow in a couple of spots after their last week or so that they've had. We start with sun on Wednesday. We probably get a good part of the day in sunny, and then clouds come in late in the afternoon into the evening. Our next storm system moves in on Wednesday night. So initially, this thing looks a lot like our last couple of storms, where it comes through at a time where there's a little bit of cold air in place. So we start briefly as snow, but we very quickly change over to rain along the coast and inland, and it's just the foothills and mountains that try to hang on for a while as far as snow, sleet, maybe some freezing drizzle. And eventually, even they, probably on Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, change over to rain. The little wrinkle that's interesting, though, is that there's a secondary low right here that tries to redevelop on Friday and bring some colder air back around on Friday midday, which could give the mountains in northern Maine another shot of snow during that time period. So we'll have to keep an eye on that part. I really think we're talking about the higher terrain and the foothills as a snow potential, not so much the coastline or the interior. So the European model, which is by far the coldest in this whole scenario, has a couple of inches here initially Thursday and then into early Friday. But if you look at the GFS model, which is a lot warmer and honestly has been doing better lately with these type scenarios, it's a much warmer look here on Thursday and into Friday. So we'll keep an eye on that for the mountains, but I think most of us are looking at rain Thursday and probably again into Friday. And then we try to have a decent weekend at least. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks decent, upper 40s to around 50. I was really hoping for one of those breakout weekends. I'm not sure that this is it. And in fact, the mid-range signals here, guys, are a bit of a step backwards. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe into Thursday of next week. We might only be in the 30s. Overnight lows in the 20s. So that's not outrageous for that time of March, but it felt like we were like sequentially chugging towards spring, which...
Right. When you get that taste of it, you don't want to let go.
So far, are we above average, below, or about at normal for the month?
March, we're above, but not maybe as much as you'd think.
Yeah.
Last time I looked, it was something like 20-something out of 80. So.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Keith.